G'day guys, this is Blythy. This is my guide to Mythic Goroth. Shout out to my fellow guildies in Don't Release for this video. This fight, all about managing the pillars, which you'll soon see in this video. Pillars spawn on random range members in the fight. Each time throughout the fight, a pillar is destroyed. Everyone in the raid will take 400k damage per pillar. First up, we have Rain of Brimstone. 3 meteors will drop randomly around the room. These need to be soaked by a minimum of 3 players. These meteors do 9 million damage split to all in the circle. So, the more players, the less damage you take. It's that simple. If they are not soaked, a Brimstone Infernal will spawn, and it's game over from that point. Next up guys, we have the Shattering Star. A random target will be targeted by Goroth with, you guessed it, a Shattering Star. If this is you, you need to run away and line it up so the star hits pillars on its way through to you. For every pillar hit, the damage taken will be reduced. You want to line this up with 3 where possible. We found it's the perfect number so you're not destroying too many for other mechanics, and it's also enough to reduce the damage so that your healers don't have too much of a hard time. The third mechanic of this fight is called Infernal Burning. Goroth will channel this ability. It will deal 2 million damage every 2 seconds to everyone in the raid. You need to get behind the pillars and you will not take this damage. Once it completes this channel though, all pillars will explode, which in turn causes all raid members to take a shitload of damage. Where to heal it? Line up a cooldown at this point to reduce the damage taken, making it a lot easier on the raid. Now for the tanks. Burning Armor, a debuff that deals damage, but the main thing to look for is the big AoE that will drop after 6 seconds of getting this debuff. This causes everyone in the AoE to get Melted Armor, obviously unavoidable by the tanks. Melted Armor causes all damage you take to be increased by 200%, so once you're about to cop that, you have the tanks taunt swap, then get out and away from the raid group. If you drop that on the raid, 200% extra damage, they die. Simple as that. Now, the biggest problem with this is every second rotation of Melted Armor will time, and you will also get the Infernal Burning. So you will only have a second between jumping out with the debuff to stop your raid getting it, and then jumping back to get behind pillars. If you're a tank that lacks mobility, you need to get a priest to life grip you, lock portals. You need to look at how you are going to get back at this time. Otherwise, tank dies from not getting behind a pillar, raid wipes. It's that simple. Really look towards that. It's a hard one to get right. Alright guys, let's look at what else is going on at the same time. We've got Crashing Comets, small AoE effects. You'll see random people with little AoEs in the video. Targets up to 3 players, deals damage, puts a dot on you. Make sure you clear the area if you have this. This in turn will also destroy pillars, so don't be near pillars or you'll pop them and take unnecessary damage. That's pretty much it for the Crashing Comets guys, but let's also look out for the Infernal Spikes. The pillars that we keep talking about, they are actually called Infernal Spikes. They will be spawned random range targets. Basically they'll appear like a darker shade of grey underneath your feet. When they spawn, they'll knock you up in the air and do a shit ton of damage. Don't stand in it, make sure you dodge, move, whatever you need to do. Next, you've also got Fel Eruptions going out. One corner of the room will erupt in Fel. You'll see it start spreading. Now this will deal damage if you're standing in it. It will also destroy pillars it contacts. These 3 are very easy to manage, and generally I find that most people don't have any issues with them. Just watch out for them and you'll be right. Okay guys, now let's look at some little hints and tips, things you might just get caught out by. During a Rain of Brimstone, when you run to soak, you could get some pillars spawn in your circle at the same time. Now, when Brimstone goes down, being an AoE effect, it will destroy those pillars. So you will take the soak damage plus the pillars destroyed damage. My advice is if this happens, either have a healer pop a cooldown or pop a personal defensive to stop yourself from dying. Obviously plate wearers will most likely be fine. I'm talking more the clothies in this one. Now you might also get the little comets in that circle as well. Once again, more damage, use those defensives. It's one of those things you just got to prepare for. It's random. Now, when you've got Infernal Burning, what you really got to look out for is the Fel Eruptions, because when that Fel hits those pillars, it kills them. Now, if you are all stuck behind a pillar that the Fel is around, if it destroys it at that time, you're all going to wipe. So you want to make sure that you're looking around the room, look for where pillars are spawning, and try get to one that is not near the fell eruptions. The next tip is pillars. When they are destroyed, they appear as rubble on the ground. Watch the video, you'll see it. Now what generally happens after infernal burning is more pillars will instantly spawn. You won't see them on the ground because of the rubble from the previous pillars destroyed. So whenever you're standing and pillars are destroyed, don't stand in the rubble, as you could instantly be killed by pillars popping up that you can no longer see. So just really watch for this. Be safe, just move out the way. Alright guys, look, this was Blythe. I hope you enjoyed my first ever video. I appreciate any subscribes, likes, and I'll keep them coming. If there's anything I can help you with, I main Affliction Warlock. I feel pretty confident. If there's any advice you need, hit me up in the post below and I will definitely reply. Thanks guys.